15, stand by to roll. Roll. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. On air. 10 on the titles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning from broadcasting news program of Ikip TV. Good to be with you. I am Luciani Rahmi. Will accompany you for 5 minutes later with many kinds of information. Well, let's begin with the news today. Asian Americans are patrolling streets across the U.S. to keep their elders safe. Carl Chan was walking in Auckland's Chinatown on his way to meet an Asian elder who had been attacked when a stranger called him a racial slur and hit him on the head. As president of the Neighborhood Chambers of Commerce, Chan has closely seen how the COVID-19 pandemic and the wave of attacks on elder Asians are keeping customers away. While police arrested the suspect, Chan says the April 29 incident motivated him even more to join a community foot patrol group. From coast to coast, volunteer groups have emerged in the past year to patrol Asian neighborhoods in an effort to deter the racism and violent attacks that people of Asian descent have been subjected to in this past year. In Auckland, about a dozen people wearing bright orange vests and caps daily comb the streets of Chinatown every day. They carry whistles and some even wear body cameras while they greet business owners and customers alike. When the COVID-19 pandemic began, the number of people shopping at Auckland's Chinatown decreased significantly. Many businesses closed, and those that were able to reopen have shortened their operating hours out of fear. The East Bay Tourism Association, a group of mostly seniors known for organizing social events and Tai Chi classes from people from Taishan in China's southern Guangdong province, created the Foot Patrol in February as the Bay Area saw a surge of anti-Asian attacks. Volunteers are stepping up in other cities. Similar community watch groups have been created in several cities across the United States, including Seattle and New York. At least 4 other groups in Auckland have patrolled the streets in the past year, trying to keep elders safe. Meanwhile, an emergency response team in San Jose, California, known for providing aid during natural disasters, created a patrol unit in the cities of Japantown. Chen and a few others founded a group called Public Safety Patrol in Flushing, New York. About 2 dozen people, including city workers, waiters, students, and drivers, have signed up to patrol with the group since March. Each shift, a person is responsible of video recording, another will take notes, and a third person is responsible of communicating with police officers and community members. Stop AAPY Hate. A center tracking reports of racism and discrimination against Asian Americans has received more than 6,000 first-hand complaints since last year. Last week, President Joe Biden signed into law a legislation aimed at countering the rise in anti-Asian hate crimes during the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, introduced by New York Democratic Rep. Grace Meng and Hawaii Democratic Sen. Mazie Hirono, will create a new positions at the Justice Department of expedite review of potential COVID-19 related hate crimes and incidents reported at the federal, state, or local level. A chance to turn that pain into actions, Vice President says. Asian Americans have turned their pain and outrage into action in ways big and small, including the foot patrols. In a recent speech, Vice President Kamala Harris urged them to also consider using their political power. While Asian Americans make up about 7% of the total U.S. population, they were the fastest growing segment of eligible voters among all major racial or ethnic groups between 2000 and 2020, according to a recent Pew Research Center analysis of U.S. Census data. Some AAPY cultures encourage people keep their heads down and remain unnoticed, experts say, but Trump's immigration policies and his rhetoric about the coronavirus origins proved a galvanizing force for Asian American voters last year. Nationally, Asian Americans turnout soared to record levels, jumping from 49% in 2016 to 60% in 2020, according to an analysis by AAPY Data, which collects data and conducts policy research. Pacific Islander participation jumped from roughly 41% to nearly 56%. Well, viewers, that's all the news for today. If you have some critiques and suggestions, please visit us in www.ikiptv.com. Finally, I am Listiani and all of crews of Ikip Broadcasting TV. We say thank you, see you next time, and goodbye.